Infinite wealth. It's too easy. I made it harder by adding way too many rules. I'm gonna attempt to beat the game with no overleveling, no gear and weapons, picking random jobs, no spending money, no items in battle, fighting everyone in dungeons, no pressing QTEs, no swapping party members, no using tag teams, and finally, playing a different language. I chose Russian. That was a lot of rules, I know. I'll leave the rules and important boss level caps in the description in case you want to read through them again. And there will be a few exceptions to some of these rules that I'll point out throughout the video, but none of them are significant enough to affect the difficulty of this challenge. And with that, let's get right into the video.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
Something else worth mentioning, I've added a couple of mods for convenience like a map revealer, no cost on retries, infinite street surfer battery, stuff like that to make the more tedious tasks a lot quicker, because unlike some of my other videos, cough cough, this challenge is meant to be more difficult than time consuming. After getting through the tutorials, it was time for our first challenge, that being the Seryu Clan headquarters. Just kidding actually, because I lost to Sakura and his goons a few times. The first time I lost due to poor planning and not knowing what a move was before using it, but also I was level 2 and Sakura is level 5 and deals a quarter of my health each hit. It took a few tries, but with some good positioning and praying the goons don't move around much, I can kill all of them within 2 turns before focusing the rest of my energy on Sakura, and with all my MP used up and 20 HP remaining, I defeat him. Easy peasy. Alright, now it's time for the Seryu Clan headquarters, and here's how the very first battle went. Oh, please don't hit me into the fire. Please. No! Oh my god. And it does 28 damage. That did 6 damage. I'm sorry, what? Look how little damage I do. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Burn them right now. Thank you. This is the first enemies. That did nothing! That did nothing! That did 1. Okay, Namba's dead. Adachi, you need to anger both of them so I don't die. Unless I die of the burn. I could very well just die of the burn. Okay, that time it only did 5. That's fine. Why does that do nothing, bro? Okay, that was 1 fight. No! What's this? Oh, this is retry the last checkpoint. So that was disastrous. One thing I learned very quickly was how important it was to match the levels of your enemies. If you're even 1 level lower than anyone else, you're gonna have a bad time. But I actually felt like I had to put up with being underleveled for most of the game. The reason I thought that was because I was afraid of overleveling and potentially having to reset a lot of progress. So for most of this video, I went into battles underleveled. My next attempt through the dungeon went a lot better since after the first fight, Adachi Namba leveled up and could match the enemy's levels, finally doing some reasonable damage. I got to the final boss of this section who was level 7, although I don't have him on my important boss list. I didn't want to match his levels since soon after I would be fighting Yamai, who's only level 8. I really did not want to risk overleveling. What this meant though, is that I got my ass handed to me more than a few times. I had to leave the dungeon at some point to get my party to level 5, and I still got back to the boss at the exact same level, and as you could have guessed, I didn't get far. I had to be careful. I pretty much needed to be level 7 in order to have a chance against the boss, but then I had to account for the XP I would gain once I beat them, plus the XP from the 2 following fights before the Yamai battle, because if I overlevel, I'll be right back to where I started. I got myself to level 5 again, but this time, I'm 1 or 2 fights away from being level 6. And as I got back to the boss, Adachi and Namba were level 7, but Ichiban wasn't. I could live with this, since both of them would be leaving shortly after this battle, and them being level 7 made them a lot more reliable. It was very close, but with Namba clearing the extra enemies and Adachi taking a lot of the important hits, I barely managed to pull through. We did it, boys! Yes! I literally just needed to be their level. Ooh, that's quite a bit of levels. Actually, no. As long as I'm not level 9 when I get to Yamai. Oh, I think I'm fine. Alright, next up actually isn't the Yamai fight. It's Tomi. He's only level 7, same as me. How hard could this fight be? He does a scary amount of damage. What? I'm sorry, what? You cannot be serious, bro. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, so I can't just brute force my way through him at this level, and I still couldn't do that at level 8, which is a big problem. Not even giving myself a defense boost helped at all. With the rules I have set for myself, there really is nothing I can do. I got him very close, I just need a little more damage, but sadly, this fight isn't possible with these restrictions. This is where the run ends. Of course, I'm just fucking with you. I figured something out. So in the very opposite corner, there's 2 barrels, the only objects in the area, and they can inflict burn, so I just had to find a way to get over there. My first idea was to block every attack and position myself to where Tomy pushes me near the barrel so I can use them against him. Sometimes this didn't work at all. He fucking destroyed him. Also, it wasn't very optimal to lose so much health for some chip damage. Instead, I found a much easier way by just smacking him into the barrels. With the help of the burn and being level 8 giving me an extra turn to move near the very end, I barely defeat Tomy. I said the other battles were close, but they weren't nearly as close as this fight was. Tomy also gave me like no XP after beating him, so I wasn't worried about overleveling anymore. Alright, now it's time for Yamai, but before I get a shot at him, I had to beat his grunts first. The grunts weren't too much of an issue. Bon Voyage guy is here to help and apply buffs whenever he decides he wants to be useful. When fighting these grunts, the only buffs he gives you is agility and some healing if you're low. After beating the grunts with 56 health left, Yamai enters the fight, and Bon Voyage guy's buffs that he gives you changes. At first I thought they were random, but turns out the buffs he applies are set in stone. He'll start by giving you defense, then attack, then if you're low on health, he'll give you a sandwich. This order sucks because Yamai likes to go twice all the time and do a ton of damage, and being at 50 health wasn't great for this. A few failed attempts later, I restarted so I could go into this fight with more health. This time I had 121 health going into Yamai, which is so much better, but I still couldn't play this recklessly because of how much damage he deals. Over half of my turns were me guarding and waiting for a heal or buffs. I still lost a few times for being reckless and underestimating how hard Yamai hits when I'm not guarding. My winning attempt went like this: guard right before Yamai's turn, try and get some stuns using the furniture, which never happened, and wait for some buffs. I played patiently, got some free damage from what I thought was going to be a QTE but wasn't, and a second later I defeat Yamai. I'm fine. I swear to God, if I die because of that, no, I'm not gonna die. That's stupid as fuck. Ichiban. The furniture fucking came back. Easy, doesn't matter. I'm the king of this game. I'm the king of Yakuza. Shortly after, Kiryu joins the party, and he is very valuable this early on. Being his default job, he doesn't need equipment to hit like a truck, which is exactly what I need for this challenge. Though there's no guarantee that he keeps his job for very long. Tomy also joins our party a little later, and he's not nearly as useful, but maybe he can take some important hits and die for our cause. I don't know, the other party members in this challenge won't be hitting that hard. The next boss is Roman, who's level 11, and I knew there wasn't any fights prior to fighting him, so I matched my level to make this go as smooth as possible. And it did. This fight was a pushover. Clearing the crowd didn't take long, and the amount of damage Kiryu could do made taking down Roman such an easy task. Even Tomy got a stun on him at some point, which just sealed his fate. Well, that and a concussion. Oh, that was so easy compared to like everything else in the game so far. Also, I'm making one exception to the money rule. I'm allowed to buy charges for this thing because I want to use it. Thing is, I got cancer. No way. No. After crying for 40 hours and 2 mental breakdowns later, I saved in front of District 5, blind to the fact that this dungeon could be very damn annoying to get through. I was mostly worried about overleveling again since there was a lot of fights I had to go through before I could fight Dwight. Okay, I wasn't recording any of that. I'm a retard. I lost to Jose once, but then I clutched up. Alright, tell me before you die. Finish this guy off. What? It just, what? Tommy, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, Tommy? Oh my God, Tommy, you fuck. I'm gonna retry full health. I think this is fair, to be honest. Just so I can inch my way forward to victory. I think it's fine. Thank God. I love you, Kiryu. I don't care if it's gay. I love you. Have my kids. No. Okay. Is there a way to get healing items without buying them? Like I said, I can use healing items outside of battle. But how do I get them without spending money? Oh. As long as this doesn't cost money. It doesn't cost money. I just need to get ingredients. However, I think some of these ingredients can only be purchased. Right before attempting the dungeon again, I decided to use my pay-to-win personality boosting items because they do actually have an effect in battle when using Ichiban's hero job. The main reason I did this was to make his healing skill a lot better. And it was still hard. I lost quite a bit. but I powered through the early fights by retrying at full health when I was allowed to, which wasn't very often. Glad I didn't make a rule for not using the retry button, or else I genuinely think the run would have ended very early in this dungeon. As I went through the dungeon, I was very sparing with my healing items since I still didn't have much, and I wanted to save the fruit cups for later. Used Ichiban for mostly healing while Kiryu did all of the damage. Had a little scare near the end with some gun-wielding enemies. Dumped their loads on our... Wait. What the fuck did I write here? Had a little scare near the end when some gun-wielding enemies dumped their loads on our faces, but after manhandling them in return, we reached our first checkpoint, where we find Chitose, but more importantly, a healing station. The first battle with Chitose, she's forced into our team, so I can't take her gear off, so she'll be hitting hard only for this battle. Overall, she's a little more useful than Tomi at this point due to having a healing skill, not a good one, but it's still healing, and she has a grapple to break some guards to ensure we keep doing mediocre damage. I easily navigate my way through the lasers, destroying every enemy in sight, Helen Keller included, reaching the next healing station. With DJ Khaled decimated and the poison room persevered, all that stood in my way was the big boss Barracuda. Dwight was stunned immediately, and when he could actually move, he missed his first attack. This dude was throwing. He does, however, do some scary damage, typically dealing around 100. But thanks to him throwing earlier, all his grunts were dealt with pretty simply. Shortly after, he fears both my healers and almost kills Ichiban and Tomi. Any more luck like that, and I was done for. Kiryu was putting in the work, giving Dwight some massive back shots, getting him to half health, where I failed the QTE and brace for impact as he charges his special move, which does a shit ton to my party. It's still early in the game, so everyone besides Kiryu can still at least do some kind of damage, which definitely racked up over time. Dwight's last 2 turns were failing to fear anybody on my team and charging up his special move, which he never got to use. Yes, we made it through, let's go. I'm not even at the level cap, I'm 1 level below. Few things worth mentioning before I get to the next major boss fight. In the dungeon tutorial, you have to fight these clown enemies, and I lost like 6 times. Not because it was hard, but because they kept fucking stunning me. But anyways, once I got through that, I get the ability to change my jobs, which I'm forced to do. But Flash, you may be asking, how are you supposed to unlock jobs when they cost money? Good question. My answer? Cheating. What did I do to get the money? Also cheat. I wasn't gonna grind for hours for money. I want to post videos at least once a year. I used a random number generator to pick the jobs I would be using for the rest of the run. Kiryu's now a samurai, Tomi's a linebacker, Chitose is a geodancer, and Ichiban is a freelancer. I didn't think much of this at the time, but getting freelancer in this challenge was the best possible outcome since obviously the damage I deal doesn't rely on any weapons, and the job isn't horrible like it was in Yakuza 7. After harassing some Chinese people and being forced to play Dondoku Island for 20 minutes, amazing gameplay. I'm skipping this shit. I finally get to fight Yamai. Not much to say here since Yamai purely targets Kiryu until he dies, so I just block with Kiryu every turn and revive him with Ichiban when needed. I did lose once for being under leveled, but the second attempt I matched his level and the fight was a piece of cake. Nice. And that's another boss down. I don't know if there's a fight here or not. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there is one. There is one. There's one. Yep, Chinese people. See, I don't read Russian, but anybody knows that that said Chinese scumbags. Oh, look at that. Amazing. This is actually an amazing job for Ichiban right now. With our restrictions, this is awesome. Time to fight a pretty cool character that's just gonna die immediately afterwards. Let's beat up his grunts first. Of course, since they're Chinese, they're all weak to water. Or I should say they're weak to showers. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. My fucking game is... I forgot I still have that on for when I was grinding people. I need to restart this. Alright, hold on. I need to restart. Whoopsie daisy. And let's... let's try that again. Please don't one-shot. There we go. That's more like it. I'm more used to those numbers. Oh, fucking A. I forgot he poisons people. Oh, just normal arrow attack. Not bad damage. Not bad. Oh, why is he hit behind him too? Fuck off. God, this poison is really hurting me. I've had to do a lot of healing already. 150? What the fuck? Why does that do so much? Well, I know why, but... that's so annoying. God, stop hitting everybody, bro. I'm gonna hit you. This might take a while, or I just might not be able to beat him. I am just going to... Tenacious Fist, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's gonna dodge. I'm fucking stupid. Is his name Boy Toy? He's a boy toy, alright. Fuck off. Oh, Chitose's already dead. Oh, fuck. This is not good. Oh, I need her, bro. Yeah, I need her. How much damage does this do? That does nothing, bro. Tell me you do nothing to this dude. I have no MP. I'm done for. Yeah, all I can do is basic attack. You're just gonna dodge him. Okay, he's down to half health. I have no MP. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm not beating this. What do I do for that? He has regeneration. Oh, my fucking God. How much does he regenerate? I'm not beating this. That's more damage than I do in all 4 turns. Plus the evasiveness. What do I do? That's fucking bullshit. There's no fucking way that's happening. Hell no. That's not happening. Can I beat this freaking menace? Yes or no? I mean, 25 in each stat's pretty good, except health doesn't matter that much. MP, it's good. That's an extra heal, but I'm gonna need more than 1 extra heal. Wait, that was the wrong one. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, we're dead. We lost. GG. It's over. 253 damage. Not bad. Does Kiryu also do good damage? 162. I like that. Oh, yes. Great damage for my standards. Wow, this is going so much better already. No one's even been poisoned yet. I mean, okay, I still can't do this QTE, but it's only 70 damage. It's not bad. It's kind of funny how you still have to wait for it to fail. All right, here comes the regen. Oh, after this. That's right. That's right. Oh, paralysis. Oh, best case scenario, this hits everyone. Oh, yes. I'm a genius. You're going down, boy toy. What does this do? Oh, let's figure it out. Attack and crit. Okay. Oh, he's not. Ooh, perfect timing. He's not dodging anymore. Oh, God. I hope he does not block this, though. Is there something he can't block? This would be risky. Can he block this? I'm gonna try it. No. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, he's gonna heal. All right. I'm doing this again. Fuck. Max heal, right? Oh, nice. All right, scrub him down again. How long does his regeneration last for? He's about to start dodging again. Okay, let's do this. 2 times crit rate and attack. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Oh, please hit. Please hit. Please, 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 please. Fuck, you stupid cocksucker. All right, test your luck. He might be resistant, but 3 times weak to... Okay, yeah, that still did nothing. He's not regenerating, though. Oh, wait, he's not regenerating. This man's... not that word. This man is stupid. Oh, this'll do it. This'll do it. Oh, we beat him. Yes. Yes, and no one leveled up. That is awful. Oh, everyone's not going to be healed. Oh, wait a minute. The entire party's full health, just like that. Everyone has no MP, though. Oh, my God. Can I save right here? Oh, I can. Separate save right here. All right, do a lot of damage. Oh, my fucking God. You did do a lot of damage. Well, that was a joke. Oh, clutch. Clutch. Oh, Chitose, you're awesome. Thank you. I never doubted you. All right, let's do this. This should be decent. More than decent. Oh. Dude, how am I dodging so much? This is crazy. Oh, we so got this. Why am I dodging so much? Oh my God, the goats. I just realized, yeah, I'm about to lose Tomy next fight. That is the least... Okay, I don't want to be mean to Tomy, but like, I do not need him. Finish him, Tomy. Okay, he's Chinese. I forgot, guys. And because he's Chinese, he's gonna fucking dodge everybody. I hope I level up from this, actually. Please level up from this. Fuck, please full heal me before I go to Yamai. Oh, wait, it's the end of a chapter. All right, I'm gonna save right here, though, just in case, because I might have to go back. You never know. This should do a lot, right? Oh, yeah. We're good. I'm doing this again. I can't believe we were dodging so much. Still could be a little rough, especially if Chitose just does her own thing. Knock him into Kiryu. That does so much damage. Holy shit. Well, again, for my standards, you and me, Ichiban, we got damage to deal. I'm just beefing these guys up. I'm beefing us up. Look how much damage that does. Oh my God. Beautiful. What are you going to do to me? Hit me? Oh, wait, don't kill Chitose. You know what? I'm confident. Merciless melee. Watch this. Oh. I'm going to come. Counter stance. That's fine by me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my distance. And he's dead. Look at that. So easy. So easy. I thought that was going to be a lot trickier. Kiryu might have gotten kidnapped, but that's okay because I get 2 more party members. Unfortunately, Namba isn't great, but Adachi, he's another story. He's by far the second most important party member of this challenge, and I'm sure you know why, but I assure you that he does more than arrest people. Namba will have some time with Kiryu later, so I don't bother putting him on my team just yet, and I'm pretty sure when he goes back to Japan, his job resets, so I only randomized Adachi's job, and he will be a pyro dancer. So with Adachi on our team, here's how all of the fights in the dungeon went. Alright, that's it. That's it. You're under arrest, sir. You're under arrest. Put that shit away. That's illegal. Shame on you. Oh, some of these guys are really beefy. Oh, I have a solution for that. Oh, I have a perfect solution. Perfect. This is the easiest it's been in this challenge since fighting Roman, and I was cruising through this dungeon. It didn't take long before I was fighting Yamai yet again. I took the start of this fight pretty slow, getting some buffs up while Adachi arrests all the goons. Even with some defense boosts, Yamai still hits pretty hard, and I was running out of MP fast. Ichiban is both my best healer and damage dealer, but if I use him just for healing, Yamai would take forever to beat, and Chitose's healing sucks. So this is where Adachi comes in once again, because with the Pyro Dancer job, he can give regeneration to the whole team for a couple of turns, which is a huge help. With Ichiban free to attack more, I finally start to make some progress on Yamai. Combo attacks helping a lot thanks to bond levels, also gave me some MP back each time. Yamai does get some support, healing for 500 every once in a while, but it doesn't happen enough to be an issue. I was surprised just how important bond levels are for this challenge. Not only does it let me take advantage of Ichiban's damage more, but both members doing the attack also gain double the MP, which is great to keep up with healing. Enough combos later and Yamai is defeated. Let's go! First try! Oh yeah, isn't this gonna end the chapter? No. We have a fight with 2 mini bosses. It's too easy. GG, that was easy. Chapter 8. Now we're on to Kiryu. Who the hell is that? Whoa, who put that on there? This is the best mod ever. One man of taste, alright? Oh my not with the filter. What a team. This chapter doesn't have any bosses. It's just a couple fights and getting the party together. So I'm gonna make this quick. Kiryu is Samurai, Namba is Breaker, Psycho is Barmaid, and please 2 or 4. 3. Oh my fucking god. Oh, okay, fine. This is gonna be an issue. These jobs suck. This was a bunch of drunks, and we barely made it out. Oh. I wish you did that to me. We'll come back to this crew in a little bit, because it's going to get hard real soon without having access to healing moves. Back in Hawaii, I'm being jumped at every corner. I considered this a dungeon at first, so I fought everybody, until I got to the Ultimate Tag Team tutorial, was forced to use it, and then I was overleveled. So second time going through, I only did the forced battles. Is it against the rules? Maybe, if you consider this part a dungeon, sure, but what's more important to me is not overleveling, and this won't be the only time I have to avoid some fights. Next fight is the 5th and final fight with Yamai, and it's definitely the hardest one. Not only does he have his goons, but his attacks like to give my party burn and sometimes stun. He's also a lot faster when he's got a level advantage on me. It didn't take long before I ran out of MP and got destroyed. Thanks for being useless, Tommy, as per usual. The way I beat him was picking off the grunts first, with mostly Giga Swing and Arrest. Then I would get my regeneration up and constantly debuff his attack so that way it would be easier to heal off, and I was able to keep his attack at his lowest for almost the entire battle. By the time he regained his attack, he was already a dead man, making this fight go pretty smoothly. Finish it off, Chitose. That did not finish it off. Are you gonna finish him off, Tommy? You are! Nice! That's the final Yamai fight done with. Why did you I hate you so much. The one dude I needed to stay back there just bolts it to the front. Oh, let's try this. Let's see how much damage it does. I kind of want to watch this. I haven't seen this. He's perfect, bro. He's just so perfect. Adachi is peak male performance, bro. Literally summons a volcano. That did nothing. That did 125, and that was half of my MP. That's sad, bro. That's actually sad. It's a physical attack, so I could boost it up with War Cry, but that's all my MP for what will probably be a max of 300 damage. Alright, time to go back to Kamurocho with Kiryu. This team is so much worse. It's just so much worse than Ichiban's team. Ichiban himself has the best job, and Adachi is amazing support. The other two are just there. But what do I have here? All I have on this team is, what, burning arrows and a fucking goth chick. Like, what am I meant to do? I need actual skills. Or maybe I'm just missing the skills that are good because, you know, everything is in Russian. I don't know shit. I just have so much blunt damage. I don't need it. Yay. Let's figure out what your job is gonna be. Please, please be a good job. This whole run could depend on his job. I might get rid of Namba if Zao's job is good. Random number generator, 1 through 10, 7. Aquanaut. I've never used Aquanaut. Well, I don't know how good it actually is. So let me just level that up just a tiny bit here. Alright, so I did that real quick. And this looks super promising. Let's look at his skills real quick. It's water coverage, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it has blunt damage, sure. And I'm pretty sure eventually you get an electric attack. But you also have healing. You have healing. I don't know if this is straight up healing or if it's regeneration. I'll figure that out. But either one of them is good. So I am replacing Namba. That's who I'm replacing. Psycho isn't great either, but oh my god, Zao is just so much better than Namba. And she actually has more variety than just blunt damage. Yep, this is Sawashiro. Not doing this yet. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. That did 5. You're joking. How much does this do? It does a decent amount. Okay, you know what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I can make that work. Yeah, at least I got through this. Never mind. Fuck my life. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, that was not happening. I figured this. Alright, let's just get to level 36. Alright, let's try this again. Level 35, level 24, 25 jobs. Let's see how much better this goes. Just going first. Makes a huge difference, bro. Oh my god. What is this? I'm gonna waste it. What does this do? Oh, it's this one. Oh my fucking god. It works perfectly. What stat bonus does this give? Oh, it's just a full heal, pretty much. Alright, Sawashiro time. I'm still level below the level cap. Alright, yep, I remember he has grunts. I think they're tanky, too. Alright, let's take down one grunt with this, please. I'm not even gonna get rid of one grunt. Really? Ow, fucking hell. I wish we weren't so spread out. Like, are you kidding me? Well, Sion, he's getting left out. I'm not winning this attempt anyways. And this healing is just not gonna do it. That did nothing, bro. I'm so boned, bro. Damn. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. And Zao's just on healing duty, and he's already out. He's already out of heals. Okay, this isn't terrible. What? He wasn't even targeting you. Alright, retry full health. Let's try that again. Oh, I think I know what this move is. Yeah. Oh, you lucky bastard. Okay, that is going to be hard. I gotta get myself to level 36. I just have to do that. Even at level 36, I still couldn't beat him, but look how much further I got just being the same level. That's why I prioritize not overleveling as a rule. But either way, I still couldn't beat him, but luckily, I have a backup plan. It just took some grinding. I raised the bonds in my party to the very max to ensure I get the most from my basic combo attacks, and maxing out bonds also meant I have skill inheritance slots to use. I may not be able to use other jobs, but I never said I couldn't level them up. So with extra skills, including healing skills for the girls and War Cry to max out my attack for the guys, that's about all the preparation I could do. So how'd it go? I needed to take care of the tanky grunts first. Normally that would take a while, but I had a plan. I would use War Cry on Kiryu to max my attack for 2 turns, then substitute into Kiryu, use Dragon's Dance to double my physical attack next turn, substitute again, then use my Dragon's Resurgence since I didn't make a rule against that. With this combination, I can essentially triple my damage, taking down 2 grunts very easily at the cost of a good chunk of MP. When I wasn't doing that combo, I was taking it slow, setting up regeneration and healing often, and doing basic combo attacks to keep up on my MP. When Sawashiro gets to his second phase, his special attack has the potential to bring my entire team to around half health, but he didn't get much use out of it. I was able to keep up with my healing fairly well, and after roughly 20 minutes, Sawashiro was defeated. Yes, there you go. Those skills definitely did help. The next boss I have written down is the Excavators. I don't know why I put them on the list. They aren't even the last boss you fight in this chapter. Both were relatively easy anyways, just took a while, so let's skip it. And I'm sure you know what comes next. This is by far the most intense fight I have ever had in any of my videos to this day. Let me show you how my first attempt went down. $82 damage. Yeah, fuck no. Fuck no. 82 damage? That's it? Yeah, let me level up. We're still all faster. Why is Majima going again? Bullshit. How much damage does this do? I am very stupid. Let's try that again. Can we burn Daigo? Hey! It still did 2 damage. That's awful. 300. Dear God, Saejima. I'd rather substitute with you and just heal everybody with Psycho. Please do more. There you go. 35 damage. Alright, here we go. Finally. Some damage. It's still not a lot of damage. It's still not a lot. God, so what do I do? Do I just farm MP with you two? I gotta hit Daigo first. He just has to go first. Oh, finally onto something already. Well, I say finally. It's been like a minute. 340 and he missed an attack. What the fuck? So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna war cry. I'm just gonna do basic attacks with Kiryu. Oh, combo attacks. Please don't move away. Thank you. You two are my healers, so I need all the MP I can get. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh god, his clones are gonna be so annoying. Oh, she's dead. This is gonna be hard, bro. What? This is gonna be so hard. How do I do this? I've done fucking nothing so far. Can I burn you again? Oh, I should have healed. What the fuck am I doing? I'm so done. It burned at least. Okay, I have to revive. Ow, bruh. This is ridiculous, bro. What the fuck? How much does backshotting do? With 3 times attack. Oh my fucking god, that does nothing. Also, okay, before I lose this, I have to say the no QTE rule just means this fight would be impossible anyways, because you have to activate the fight with the Jimas once you get them to low enough health and go into that brawler little fight, whatever. You have to do that. It's a mandatory QTE. Zao, why? Why? You're making this harder on yourself. Alright, Daigo's gonna kill you. I need him. I do need him. Fuck. Alright, Daigo. Get fucked. Bozo. Alright, one more combo. Yes. He's getting there. God damn it, Zao. What is it with you and being allergic to heals? Oh, thank you. Never mind. Back shots. Did he just tiger drop me? She's not going again. I have to use the rest of my I gotta use the rest of my MP here. Can we at least beat Daigo? Alright, Daigo, you need to die faster. Do this. Do a lot. Did that do enough? I hope that did enough. It didn't do enough. Sorry, Zao, you are not getting healed. And I'm out of MP pretty much for this big heal. Back shots for 1 damage. How? Daigo, just die already. You're so low. Please. God damn it. He gets another one of those off. Oh, here we go. No. This is it. Get fucked up. Oh god, he's hitting back. I don't think you can die in this stage, but I'm still getting back there with 1 HP. He's dead though. Oh, he's dead. Alright. I'm leaving Majima alone. Saejima's next. He's definitely the most tanky of them all, too. Oh my god, Saejima's gonna take forever, if even possible, because I have no MP. Alright, I have to pull off his combo now. He is so tanky. Oh my god. Oh god, not this move. I forgot about this move. Oh shit. That just KO'd Psycho. 528 damage. I'm so fucked. Okay, Zao's gonna have to heal me this turn. I'm gonna have to revive Psycho. Is this the second time she's died? Oh my god. Oh, I am so fucked. Oh, Saejima's a big problem. Oh my god, you cannot be serious. I don't have any revivers now. Yeah, no, that's GG. I'm done. Oh my god, I have no clue what to do. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kiryu. That is not happening. Not at all. Okay. Well, that was surely something. Job level 29. I could just get every job to level 30. I want to go over this fight a little more in detail now. My strategy for most fights on this team ends up being stalling enough to do the Dragon's Resurgence combo, which just involves a lot of healing, buffs, and combo attacks to keep up on my MP. The first threat I want to talk about is Daigo, who I consider the weakest of the three, but he still can be a handful, especially when I hit about as hard as a wet noodle. He likes to buff the others with defense and willpower, which just makes things take even longer than it already does, so best to deal with him first. I say he's the weakest, but he still does a ton of damage. And did I mention how these guys can combo off each other? Yeah, it fucking hurts. Daigo also has a counter stance, and when he does do that, I don't even bother touching him. He also has the ability to do some decent splash damage, but he didn't get to use them in this run. Dodge. Dude, this dodging is so good. Oh my god, this is what I needed in my life. Oh, and fun fact I learned as I was finishing off Daigo, if you have attack buffs on Kiryu as the Jimas go into their brawler phase, you keep that attack increase even if it doesn't show it, because I definitely wasn't doing this much damage last run. The next target for me is going to be Saejima, and as you saw, he's a menace, with the ability to dish out huge amounts of damage, whether it's single target or splash. Add the ability to stun my party, and he can completely end my run all by himself. He is so goddamn tanky, I'm pretty much required to pull off the Resurgence combo at least 4 times, assuming I don't do much damage to him with anything else, which means lasting long enough in the fight before I get fucked over by raw damage or stun RNG. It was rare when I could dodge his attacks, but when I did, it was such a blessing. As I was getting close to beating him, I had Zhao do the honors of finishing him off, since he also has Warcry, but I did that mostly out of desperation since he took out Psycho on his last turn and I was running low on MP for Kiryu. Even in the brawler section, he was still tanky as hell. Fortunately, you cannot die in this part, so I took my sweet time getting all touchy and hands-on with Saejima until it was too much for him to handle. All that's left now is Majima, who's been a thorn in my side the entire time, but not really a huge threat. The bonus to having Kiryu be the samurai job is that I take less damage from blades, so healing off Majima's damage is easy. What isn't easy though, is recovering MP with combo attacks, since he loves to dodge them. I'm pretty much reliant on luck to hit my combo attacks because of the evasion, but it's still manageable right now. I tried getting as much MP back as I could, until I got him to around 2/3 health, and he started summoning his clones. Now, on any normal playthrough, the clones are very easy to get rid of. They don't have much health at all, and most skills would likely deal with them. However, we all know this isn't a normal playthrough. We don't do those here. And because I do no damage whatsoever, these guys are here to stay. And this is where things start to get scary. The clones do like half the damage Majima can do, not a big deal. But it is a big deal when Majima keeps spawning them in with no end in sight, even if there's still clones on the field, and he's still setting up evasion and spreading paralysis. You see where this is going? If I can't deal with Majima or the clones fast enough, I'm gonna get overwhelmed, and that's exactly what started happening. And as long as Majima keeps spawning them in and dodging my attacks, it's gonna take a miracle to get through this. But what miracle could save me from this? So I am going to die. I have to do this. I have to do this now. Are they weak to fire? No, they're resistant to fire, which is so annoying. Come on. What are they weak to then? Oh yeah, they're weak to blade. That's right. Substitute into Kiryu again. Will this even kill them? I have to give it one more turn. Then I can use... Okay then. I'm gonna try it. Oh my god, that was awesome. Yes. Okay, you know what? We're back in this. I don't care. Yeah, you don't do shit to me, bro. You don't do shit to me. We're so in this. Thank god I got samurai job, bro. Please. Oh, wait, that was smart of me to not finish off that combo. Clones. Okay, that's fine. There's not 8 of them right now. I'm gonna do this just so I can maybe hit him with splash. Nope. Yeah, he's being a bitch at the very end here. He's done dodging. You're done, bro. You're done. Alright, let's fucking finish this dude off. You freaking pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Oh, I'm not even gonna take much damage from him. You can't do shit to me. Bro, this has been such a long battle. I think it's been like 40 minutes at this point. Maybe it's like half an hour. Maybe I'm just over exaggerating. Finish him. And that just ends the fight. Yes. Why is Namba level 43? What? Whatever, I'm not using him on my team. Oh, thank you. So the next part of the story is raiding the Tojo Clan headquarters and fighting Narasaki. But some weird shit happened here. Firstly, this is where I had to break a rule of not fighting everyone in the dungeon because it would make me overleveled. And I didn't want to redo the Jimas fight. Don't even think I could pull it off again at a lower level. Also noticing this while I'm editing, a normal ass grunt is a higher level than Narasaki. Whatever, this was a stupid rule anyway. I had canon is that the second half of the dungeon enemies realized I'm the fourth chairman and I'd whip their ass in a split second if they got in my way. The Narasaki fight itself was also very weird. At first he acted normal, his grunts were annoying and tanky as shit, but when all the grunts were dealt with, he kind of just stopped attacking. Like, literally. Every time it was going to be his turn, he just got skipped over. I didn't remember this happening in other playthroughs, but I rolled with it anyways. Using the time to fully recover my health and MP, experimenting with some moves, until he finally started attacking again once he got to half health. He does do a good amount of damage, but him doing fuck all for half the fight made this pretty easy. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. If anyone knows why that happens, just leave it in the comments, but I'm taking that. Finally back in Hawaii, and we get our last party member, Jungi. And I didn't record this part, but I randomized his job, and he'll be a desperado, which is decent, but did I want to replace someone on my team for him? It was a tough call. Nah, I'm just kidding. Get the fuck out of here, Tomy. The next part of the story is raiding the Barracuda hideout to get to Dwight. Most of the dungeon was pretty uneventful, so I'm gonna take this time to go over how viable Jungi is for this run. As a desperado, he has some good versatility, including a cheap grapple skill, the ability to poison enemies, self-healing, and every now and then can set enemies to sleep. He also has a lot of MP to work with, but the most important thing about him is that he doesn't have a terrible job like Tomy, who didn't have much going for him in this run. Anyways, here's how the Dwight fight went. Goodbye, loser. What are you weak to? You're weak to water and fire. Okay, cool. Are you weak to falling asleep? Nah, fuck it, let's try it. Oh, it worked. No way. I got that guy too. Wow. That was great. Jungi is already so much better utility than Tomy ever was. What do I want you to do now, Jungi? I could give you Warcry as well. Screw it. Let's do it. Hell yeah. And I might as well rest this guy. What's he gonna do? Avoid arrest when he's asleep? He's been asleep for 3 turns. Jungi, I love you. Good damage. 1,000 damage. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Oh, we got fire everywhere now. Oh, hell yeah. Burn his ass. That does great damage too. Wow. He didn't even have a Warcry buff. Damage. Oh, yes. God damn it, he spawns more people. Thank you, Adachi, for being Adachi. Ooh, a crit. 94 damage. Amazing. Solid Snake doing wonders for my team, bro. You're under arrest, sir. You have the right to remain arrested. War cry. The more war cries, the more war crimes. Ooh, that just killed? Really? Oh, war cry. Duh.
Wanna see?
Kill Dwight.
You wanna see me do it again?
Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yes, it killed him. Let's go. Why is he getting more XP? Whatever. It's not affecting me. I'm not using Tomy. So we're finally here at the finale. We've made it this far into the run without too many difficulties. Can we actually beat the rest of the game like this? Only one way to find out. On the Hawaii team, we're confronted by a giant shark. It was easy. Halikana thugs stood in our way. They were all easy. Each and every one of them. Nothing was gonna stop me from throwing this car battery into the ocean. Okay, maybe that will stop me. I didn't think much about this squid at first, but little did I know that this oversized calamari was gonna end my run. I wish I was joking, but I genuinely could not beat this no matter how hard I tried, and I'll explain why. So you know how the main gimmick of this squid is how he eats party members and traps them inside itself until you beat up its ink sacs? And you guys already know how nobody on my team does good damage besides Ichiban. So basically anyone that gets eaten is gonna be stuck inside the squid for a while or the whole fight. I don't know if it's random, but 99% of the time, this damn squid always went for Chitose first, my dedicated healer, and there's no way she's escaping on her own, so I'm brought down to 3 people to deal with the squid, and it can eat another person. Once 2 people are eaten, both its tentacles go into offense mode, and they do crazy damage that I can't out-heal, especially without Chitose. And even if I did dedicate my turns to healing, I run out of MP too fast anyways. This stupid squid negates so much of my strategies. Can't arrest it, can't do combo attacks on it for MP, it separates my party, and even when I do focus my energy on the tentacles, they typically come back one turn later. I tried this fight for about 4 hours, and it always ended the same. Even if I focused purely on offense to try and beat the squid before it beats me, the furthest I could get it down to was around half of its health. So yeah, the run truly does end here, but I want to see if I could still beat the rest of the game. So I continued on, and it's time to fight Bryce. The first wave of grunts thrown at me were basic ones with swords. Nothing a Warcry boosted Mega Swing and some arrests couldn't handle. Bryce did nothing. Second wave had some gun enemies and a few with flamethrowers, not very threatening besides the occasional suicide bomber Bryce would send out, still was manageable. Finally, it's time to fight Bryce and the rest of his followers, which were tankier but were dealt the same fate as all the others, either with some handcuffs or a concussion. Bryce was alone, but still a threat. He can dish out some major damage, and if I'm caught lacking, he can put me down easily. He's pretty manageable in this phase though, so I use this time to do combo attacks with Ichiban and Chitose to recover MP and put the other two on healing duty, all to prepare myself for his second phase, where I would start going back on the offensive. I was afraid of his grenade attack, thinking it would rip through my team. Alright, here we go, here's this. Oh, that was not bad at all. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay then, guess it wasn't a big deal. My team was stacked up on buffs, and Ichiban with Warcry started tearing through his health bar, and before I knew it, I was at his last phase, scariest phase of them all. He has one defense down. This might just kill him. Yeah, it's gonna kill. Oh, wow. There we go. Bryce is down. Yeah, I couldn't beat the squid. I'll get my revenge. Just wait. Now, this is probably going to be harder. There's no giant squid, but there is Ebina. There is Ebina. I thought about going over some of the annoying enemies in the first phase of the Millennium Tower, but that would take too long since there was a lot of them, and I'm too lazy to go over them. So I'm going to skip ahead to what is by far the easiest fight in this challenge. Oh, are we doing something special? Oh, please do a bunch of damage. Look at that. Look at that. They do damage, yo. I'm just gonna guard. I'm gonna let them do everything. Oh, the freest battle ever. Jesus Christ, Saejima. Oh my god. Damn, man. Damn. Oh, good job, Kiryu. I'm sure you did a lot there. Can you guys please come with me for the rest of the tower? I might actually have a chance. I'm doing nothing this game. Or I should say this fight. Dude, Saejima hits like a truck, bro. Okay, they all do. They all do. And of course I attempt stealing that kill. Nah, Majima's got it. Yes, the freest fight ever. Alright, so that's stage 1 of the Millennium Tower. We got stage 2, which is probably going to be even harder. I think I know exactly where I'm going to fail, if anywhere. And unfortunately, they don't come with me, and I'm stuck with these losers. So when I said, I think I know exactly where I'm going to fail, I was wrong, because I actually ran into an issue 2 minutes later. This first wave of grunts isn't that big of an issue, it's the second wave. And they all just use the same attack over and over. There's 6 of them, what's the big issue? The big issue is that they took a strategy from the Jimas, and they can combo off each other, and it does like 500 damage. They were also very tanky too. My Dragon's Resurgence combo didn't do shit to them. They aren't even difficult in the same way the giant squid was difficult. These guys were just too beefy and output too much damage. I don't actually think this is impossible. Like my last attempt I got them all basically half health, but it would take so much damn RNG. You're totally reliant on you and your enemy's positioning in order to avoid getting comboed as much as possible, and I couldn't pull off a run lucky enough. So this makes 2 times where I've failed, but of course I'm still moving on. This is gonna be a complete waste, but I want to see what this does. Okay, I figured. Okay, I figured that was a complete waste. This was not the room I was thinking I'd fail. We'll get to that room in a second. Now, this is the fight where I thought I would lose, since I've had troubles with these 3 agents in the past. They're all basically mini-bosses, so they have a ton of health, and I never remember which agent it is before it's too late, but one of them heals the other for their entire health bar. I used basically all my MP on the Dragon's Resurgence combo just for it to be healed off, but I was genuinely surprised, since I thought at least 2 two of them had the ability to heal, so I thought they would just keep healing each other over and over again when they got low on health. But it was just one guy, and I hard targeted him until he was down. Another agent likes to take the heat off the main boss by giving him a defense boost, but lowering his own in return. And I was able to abuse that and take him down easily. With the last guy by himself, he was overwhelmed pretty fast, and the fight was over. I swear this fight used to be harder the first few times I played this game, but oh well. So now it's finally time for the final boss of this game, Ebina. After remembering all the struggle I went through just getting up here, did I really believe in myself that I could beat Ebina? Yes. Yes, I did. So I went into this fight with confidence. And I got my ass completely handed to me, bro. What the fuck? So with the Squid and the fat dudes downstairs, I had a slight feeling that those could have been beaten with better RNG, but this fight was definitely impossible with my restrictions. Ebina just has way too many tools at his disposal. High damage, health, crowd control, replaces all buffs with enragement, sets you to sleep, and this is all in his first phase. His second phase is even worse. He may not be able to remove my war cries anymore, but what he can do is 700 damage to my entire team with a single move. Oh, and did I mention that he can heal himself? Yeah, I gave it a few tries, but this is genuinely impossible. No amount of RNG can save you in this fight. So unfortunately, this is my third and final failure of the run. A sad way to end the video, but I did my best. As the great Sun Tzu once said, quitting is for pussies. Cheat if you have to. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm running these failed fights back, and I'm changing some rules. I'm gonna allow myself to choose any job I want for any character. This won't impact much for most of the party, sure, but this means I can give Kiryu his base job to deal a lot more damage. I'm also allowing myself to hit QTs for extra damage and perfect guards. And then I'm also changing the language back to English so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like those are fair and don't remove the more important rules I wanted to keep, like no overleveling and no gear and weapons. So this is what I'm running with. Now let's start by getting our revenge on this damn Squid, shall we? Yeah, they always take Chitose first. I think I had to do this to knock it out. Yeah, I had to. Why do I not have War Cry? Oh my god. I kind of messed up Adachi. Whatever. You are weak to knives, right? I thought you were weak to knives. Wait, what are you weak to? I have no fucking clue. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's weak to anything. Even with QTs, that still does not do a lot. Wait, I wasn't pressing QTs with Ichiban. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, regen both? That's unfair. Why is it going so much? That sucks. Yeah, it always goes after Chitose first. That is a huge issue. There we go. Look at that damage. Yes. Fuck it. It's going after Jungi, right? I'm just going out all damage. All damage. Hopefully these buffs stay on. Yes, sir. 1800. Alright, Jungi's getting eaten. That's okay though. That is okay. I can live with that. Pretty sure I can actually escape. Yeah, with Jungi, he has a chance. Chitose just doesn't have a chance. How about we do a little bit of this then? Oh, it didn't actually kill. That sucks. Getting it low. 1,700. I'm just gonna ignore this at this point. Jungi will escape soon. Oh, it's eating someone else. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're escaping. And it gives me a little bit of MP too. Just looking at Jungi, that's fine. Do I still keep the attack boost or is it finally gonna go away? It finally went away. Okay. I just gotta do damage right now. It's so close. It's so close. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This is getting close. It's getting real close. That is not good. Alright, please. Kill, 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 kill. Yes! The giant squid's been defeated. All it took was the right jobs, allowing QTEs, and playing in English. Alright, cool, there's that. Now let's retry those last two. Let's see what this does, just without the attack bonus. Oh my god, that's so much better. Actual damage, look at that. Alright, Zao, not bad. Alright, Samurai seems to be pretty good on them. They resist it, but it still kills. Amazing. Yeah, that makes this trivial. Just having the Dragon of Dojima style. Oh shit, they do other stuff. Oh wow. And GG. Wait, nope. Oh no, it did kill. Oh, yep, that made that so much easier. Alright, let's get to Ebina now, huh? I definitely have a lot better chance now. Guys, don't even try. You're not doing anything. Yeah, see, you guys ain't doing shit. Hey, you touch my girl. Alright, that's it. You're good. You're done for. You're done for. We're gonna do a little bit of setup, you know? Hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha, yeah. Alright, let's see if I actually do damage. Oh my god, that's 100 damage. That is amazing. 5,000 damage. You love to see it. Ah, shit. Oh, she's dead already. Amazing. You love to see it. Oh, basic attack did 1,000 damage. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Guarding, huh? Well, I have a perfect thing. I don't have a single grapple. Are you kidding me? All right, well, I guess I'll regenerate then. Guard break. Oh, please do a lot. There we go. Half health. There we go. We're doing pretty good here. And since I do allow myself QTEs, I am going to do this. You can't get rid of my attack buffs either, so that's really nice. Yeah, you can't get rid of any of my buffs. Hooga, chaka, hooga, hooga. Hooga, shaka, hooga. God, that does so much. This is still not going to be free. Oh, no. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, I'm paralyzed. Oh, come on. All right, well, I lost this, but let's see how much damage this does. Not bad. Yeah, it sucks. I can beat that. I can beat that. Might take a bit, though. Oh, you can do it. Yes! Thank you for getting him in the second phase. Any cheap grapple? No, it's 30. In that case, a cheaper grapple by letting Kiryu go instead. Oh, wait, hold on. I could just do this. Yeah, I can just do this. 6,000 damage. Good shit. I thought I did a combo attack. I guess not. Thank you, Kiryu. Oh, yeah, that move is such a big issue. Oh, my God. We need to beat this guy faster, guys. How's that sound? 2,500 damage. Oh, you're just healing. Oh, you're a pushover. Oh. And I know how to finish this off. You have to beat him this way. Yes! So with breaking a couple rules, I beat the challenge. Yippee! I did not know random job would be that significant. The more I think about it, yeah, it definitely was. Alright, let's finish him. I'm sorry I pressed something else. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was generally gonna kill me. There we go. I got my revenge. GG, bozo. Man, this game is still too easy. I gotta make it harder.